To Ukraine now, where international experts at the Malaysia Airlines crash site are now have the opportunity, to start exploring the area, even if it's only for a short period of time. CCTV's Michal Bardavid joins us live now from Kiev. And Michal, what's the latest?
Well, Elaine, the latest from the Ukrainian crisis comes not from within the Ukraine, but from external players, the U.S. and Russia. U.S. President Barack Obama had a phone conversation with Russian President Vladimir Putin, where the White House voiced their concern regarding the crisis, especially their concern regarding Russia's compliance with a missile treaty. The mentioned missile treaty has to do with missiles from surface to air missiles, which is, of course, quite related to the downed Malaysian aircraft, the MH17. International experts, as you mentioned, have reached the crash site today, and Ukrainian officials made statements regarding safety concerns.
Black trousers and open red luggage, packs of candy, possibly bought at a duty-free shop just before the flight. The personal belongings of the people who were on Flight MH17 now scattered at the crash site in Donetsk region, open for display and inspection by over 100 international experts, including Dutch and Australians. They have arrived at the scene safely for a second time on Friday. The teams finally began recovery work at the wreckage site of the downed Malaysian aircraft. Some believe at least 80 bodies remain at the site. Ukrainian President Poroshenko supported the OSCE investigation by issuing permission of armed personnel to accompany the experts. However, these measures have not been required so far.
Considering the use of police force and other technical details, the Commission will evaluate the necessity of force and make decisions itself.
The Ukrainian military had suspended all operations in the surrounding area on Thursday. However, it was reported that the rebels chose otherwise. Spokesman for the Ukrainian National Security and Defense Council announced their men were attacked twice.
Yesterday, all day long, Ukrainian forces were trying to abide by the so-called Day of Silence. They kept it all day long, but they were shot at twice, first at 9 a.m. and second at 12 a.m. And not from a handgun or machine gun, but by the Grad rocket launchers.
Initial reports state 10 Ukrainian soldiers were killed on Thursday, and the fighting still continues.
Well, the investigation certainly continues. However, it's going to be a very difficult one, especially because there's also been talks that the evidence has been tempered.
And you mentioned at least 10 soldiers were killed in a nearby location. What more can you tell us about that incident?
Well, the fact is, Elaine, that the location is very critical. Shakhtar city is located right between Donetsk region and Luhansk region, which is very important for the rebels, for the cooperation between them. So the incident took place there because the Ukrainian military wants to take over that city specifically to stop the cooperation between the two regions.
All right, CCTV's Michal Baravid reporting live from Kiev.